I used to think that love would save me, whatever that means. I grew up like most girls, believing in a love that would feel like a fairy tale, until I actually experienced love and it turned my life into a nightmare. I had been in and out of relationships since I was 17, always needing to replace the last person with someone new, searching to fill a void in myself that I thought could be filled with love externally. Until one day, I was too lovesick to want to try love again. Here I was on the losing side of love. I began to realize that I didn't value myself. My life would always feel empty when I didn't have someone. I felt like I lacked something within myself, and that's why love would never work for me. When I looked in the mirror, I didn't recognize the person staring back. What does she like? What is she passionate about? What does she want from her life? I didn't realize how much relationships had changed me, how much relationships had taken from my spirit. That childlike joy and hope had been ripped out, broken and scathed by love. But what I didn't anticipate was that heartbreak would also leave a gift. Unknowingly, she was the catalyst for my growth, waking me up to myself. I can admit that the silence and solitude used to ache, and I would sneer at every happy couple walking past. I felt like nothing would get better, trapped in perpetual bitterness. Until one day, out of nowhere, like a soft summer wind, I felt peace. I finally felt like I could completely be present in my life. I began to see life for all that it had to offer outside of romantic relationships. I began learning to enjoy every phase of my life and to see my singleness as a gift. Being alone taught me to see myself, value myself, and how to act as a friend to myself. It forced me to look at where love still remained in my life and how it did, abundantly so. One day on a long hike, I started thinking about how for that past hour, I had forgotten to think about anything at all. I didn't think about my trivial problems or whether I look good or not. I didn't even think about that hole in my heart that still sometimes bleeds. I simply felt connected to everything around me, and somehow that brought me clarity. Clarity and understanding that things would be okay and that things were, in fact, okay. I think about my fondness for the trees dancing in the wind, and I think that's love. I hear the sounds of joyful birds singing in the morning, and I know that's love too. Love is taking long walks alone in the park and dancing like no one is watching. Love is feeling the chill of a breeze on the skin and enjoying life like there's no tomorrow. Love looks like cooking my favorite meal and following that meal with dessert. The best thing heartbreak ever did for me was give me the opportunity to be a better partner for myself. Through the tears, frustrations, the messy rooms, the days when I don't want to brush my hair, the fuck ups, all of it. I see love in everything around me and in everyone because I realize that it was always just an illusion that life is loveless outside of a romantic relationship. I know now that no one is coming to save me because I'm here to save myself.